What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. So this is going to be a what sold. I'm going to show you 15 items that recently sold for me on either eBay or Poshmark. So if you want to learn items and brands to look for in thrift stores and see how I turn $35 into $350, then keep watching. Alright, so all these items were found in thrift stores, and I'm going to pop them up on the screen. I'm going to tell you what I paid for them, where I got them, how long they took to sell, what they sold for, and my approximate net profit. Alright, so if you watch my thrift vlogs, you know that I go to the Goodwill outlet, also known as the bins, quite often. So there I find a lot of good smalls that are very lightweight, so the cost is practically minimal, if not anything. And those, if they sell for $10 profit, they cover my haul for the day there. So let's start with a few smalls that I picked up at the bins. Alright, first up is a little coin purse pouch from Coach. Great brand. They're not as expensive as they used to be. The price really dropped, even if you find like a good handbag. But this was just a little coin pouch. I found at the Goodwill bins. By weight, it was probably like a couple of ounces. So with or without it in my bag, because everything goes by the weight at the bins, it wouldn't have changed. So technically it was probably free, but I'll just say 25 cents cost. It took 4 days to sell, sold for $11.75 plus $4 shipping, and I netted $10. Very minimal profit, but $10 profit covered everything I bought that day. Okay, here's another small, just a PlayStation game called Apocalypse with Bruce Willis. Again, so lightweight, I'm going to say 25 cents cost. Sold in 2 days for $12.75 plus $4 shipping, and I netted again approximately $10. Okay, here's a brand new sealed Maxell VCR head cleaner. Maybe 50 cents by weight. Sold in 4 days. Sold for $14.75 with free shipping, and I netted approximately $8. Okay, here's something when I see them, especially at the bins. I don't buy the guns, but I always take the magazines and any loose darts. Because if someone has a gun, nothing wrong with having extra magazines, and they sell pretty quick. So this was just the N-Strike Elite. The magazine drum holds 25 darts. Paid about $1 for this by weight. Sold in 3 days for $13.75 plus $5 shipping. And again, I netted about $10. Another small. These sell good. People collect them or people still use them. I don't know. But old cell phones. This was a BlackBerry Torch 9800. Found it at the bins, which goes by weight. So let's say $1. Sold in 3 weeks. Sold for $18.75 plus $4 shipping, and netted roughly $14. Okay, here was a drum pedal. This goes like to the Guitar Hero band, the drum set. This was just in the bins, loose. There wasn't the drums or anything. So I figured, okay, maybe someone will break one. Replacement parts always sell. So I grabbed just the pedal, paid, let's say $1.50 by weight, because it was under a pound. Sold in 2 weeks, sold for $18.75 plus $9 shipping, and I netted about $14. Okay, here's a little handheld electronic game, or they're also called travel games. These sell well. There's one brand called Radica. Those are really good and popular. This was just a brand new one, a little bit of an older. It was like a casino game. Paid $1 for it at a local thrift store. It took 3 months to sell. It sold for $18.75 with free shipping and netted roughly $11. Okay, here's something again that I also look for at the bins. Whenever I see them, I'll give them a quick look over, throw in my bag. So lightweight, doesn't cost anything. This was a pair of Nina Ricci is the brand. They're like vintage sunglasses. So I'm going to say 25 cents cost. Sold in about 8 months, took a while. Took an offer on Poshmark of $20 and netted roughly $16. Okay, here was a box of vintage cards. They were like birthday, anniversary, get well. I'm not sure what years they were from. There was no years on them. But I had bought like 3 different boxes, and this was the first one to sell. So I paid $1 for a box. This one had 10 cards and envelopes in it. It took probably a year to sell. It took a long time. $23 with free shipping, and netted roughly $15. Okay, here's some baseballs that I found at the Goodwill bins. They were in a basket. There was also 8 more of a different style that didn't have logos on them. So I separated it into 2 different lots. I paid $3 for the 12 plus day for 20 baseballs. I paid $3 at the Goodwill bins. So I'm going to say this set was $1.50 because I have 8 more listed separately. Took 1 month to sell. Sold for $24.75 plus $9 shipping and netted roughly $18. Okay, here was a hair straightener. It was like a high-end. The brand was called Elchum. It was like a salon quality iron. I got this at the regular Goodwill for $5 probably over a year ago. I'm glad this is gone. One of the longest things I've had in my store. So $5 at the regular Goodwill over a year. I took an offer for $25 with free shipping and I only netted about $9, but I don't even care. It's gone. Goodbye. Okay, here's a pair of binoculars, Asahi Pentax. They're a little bit of an older brand, nothing too high end. This pair I found at the Goodwill bins. Let's say I paid $2 by weight because it was about a pound. Sold in 4 months. I took an offer of $30 plus $8 shipping and I netted roughly $23. Okay, here's something pretty unique. I often look for things like this. Arm braces, leg braces, the knee braces, walking boots. This was a back brace that you get in. It had like these dials on the side that would tighten it up. The brand was called Exos. It was Form 2. And I got this at a local thrift store for $5. It was in mint condition. Took about 3 months to sell. Sold for $42.75 plus $12 shipping and netted roughly $32. Sold another Toomey bag. This one went out to a viewer. I don't know if she wants me to say her name or anything, so I'm just going to say thank you very much, and I appreciate it. So I believe I paid $10 for this. I don't remember if it came from the regular Goodwill or the bins. Usually I can remember, but this one I don't. So I'm going to say $10 buy cost. Sold in about 4 to 5 months. I took an offer of $70 plus 15 shipping and netted roughly $51. Okay, here was an excellent sale. This was the Xbox One Rock Band 4 Fender Stratocaster in its model 91161. This is one of the highest end Guitar Hero guitars that sell. Some sell for only $30, but as you can see, this one went for a lot. So I paid $5 for this at the Goodwill bins. It took 1 hour to sell. Sold for $124.75 plus $10 shipping and netted roughly $102. Alright, so out of these 15 items, my total buy cost $35. After fees and recouping my buy cost, I netted approximately $340. 5 sold in under a week, 3 sold between a week and a month, and 7 took longer than a month. And if you want to look at some averages, my average buy cost for these 15 items, $2.33. My average net, $22.87. And my average sale price was $31.26. So they always say you make your money at the buy. My buy costs by going to the bins are very low. Alright, so that's going to wrap this one up. Hopefully you learned a new product to look for and you can make yourself some money. I appreciate you watching and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.